Hello guys, I'm at your service by introducing an amazing movie. This movie is in post-apocalyptic genre, end of the time. The movie starts here. We see a boy on the rock. He is hanging out alone. Suddenly, he hears a strange sound. He runs toward his house by fear and stress. But what is happening here? What is the boy is escaping from? The strange creature turns and backs and leaves when the boy crosses the line, the lifeline. But what is the story of this line? Why that creature and those creatures don't cross the line? Elevation is the movie name. At the end of the time, end of the world, people live in elevation. People live in haze. That line is actually the border between humans and those monsters. People who live in this elevation to feed themselves and their child, they have to hunt. In this elevation, there is a woman who is expert in bullets. Before all of these things, she was working in the laboratory. She's trying to find and invent a bullet to kill those creatures. But unfortunately, no bullets affect those creatures. Also, we see here a father who his child is sick. He can barely breathe. The father sadly looks at the last filter of oxygen of his child. The father decides to go down the elevation to bring oxygen and other medical things for his child. He talks about this matter with the lady in the camp. The sick child's mother has been killed by those creatures. The father talks about that matter with the expert woman, but the expert woman says it's dangerous and I can't accept this risk. But the father says, with or without you, I need to go. I have to. My child is sick. Two of them take weapons and become ready to go and to leave the elevation. And finally again, after lots of discussion and explanation, the expert woman decides to accompany them. The father says to those women, I have a plan. We need to go through the tunnels. The monsters cannot come to the tunnels. And then they slowly walking and leaving the elevation. They reach the line with lots of stress and fear. They are going to pass the lifeline. Then they reach a place where they see lots of military equipment left and gone. The military equipments which were destroyed by those creatures. They pick up whatever they need and then they leave. Everything is going well and they are going and continuing their way. Like I said, everything was going well until the expert woman says, "The monster is near us, around us. Look over there, between the trees." The father says, "Run," but the woman says, "No, running is pointless. One of us need to run that train, and one of us need to occupy the creature with weapon." The man goes and tries to turn on and run the train. One of the women starts shooting that creature, but like I said, no weapon affects those creatures. Finally, the creature is approaching and is going to come out from the trees. It shows itself to those and they are afraid, really afraid. The woman is trying to shoot again, but no weapon has effect. The monster starts to run as fast as it can, to approach and destroy them. With lots of effort, the father starts the train and runs it. Two of them are escaping. The monster is running fast and it wants to stop them. And the third woman wants to jump and join two other friends. After lots of effort, the woman jumps and the man barely and miraculously takes her hand. The monster is approaching and they are trying to reach to the elevation. They fall to the ground. They start running and walking with faith. Miraculously, they pass the lifeline, and that creature cannot pass the line. The creature and that monster goes back. Miraculously, they saved their lives. They take shelter one night in one of the houses on the elevation. After lots of problems and issues in the way, they reach to the tunnel where they think it is safe and there is no monster there. They start to go. In the tunnel where they think it is safe, suddenly again they hear a voice. They think it is the monster. They see the monster and they run, and that creature is chasing them. That scary monster is after them. They go to the home, turn off their lights, and they are trying to not to breathe. That creature is sensitive to breathe. Few seconds later, one of the girls says, "I found a way, follow me." Others says, "No, stop, please, go back." But it's too late. The monster is looking at him. The monster kills the girl. They reach to the hospital, and the father is looking for medicine and oxygen filter for his child. The expert woman says to man, "Hurry up, the monster is here. It is coming to us." Here again the monster find them. They are running as fast as they can. The father has a great idea. He waits for the monster to come. The monster is around to the yard. The father says to the expert lady, "Around here there is a laboratory. You have to go there and do experiment on bullets to kill these monsters." They reach to the laboratory where the lady was working here. The expert woman says to the father, "I will do experiments, but you have to leave and get those things to your child, sick child." She cries and begs him to leave. The father is sad, but have no choice. The expert lady starts to do experiments again. While the man is driving his car fast, he has an accident in the way. He has to leave the car because those monsters will come. He walks and runs by feet to the elevation to get the medicine and oxygen filters to his child. The creatures catch the man and surrender him. The man starts shooting those creatures. Like we said, no bullet has effect on them. The monster is coming to hunt, and the man desperately shoots. Finally, the expert lady comes and shoots them and kills them. The expert lady succeeds. She invented a bullet to destroy these monsters. They destroyed them all. Now they are talking. They say, these are not animals, these are machines, robots, and they are programmed by the aliens. They go back to the village, they reach their homes. The father hugs his child. They succeed, they have the formula now. Now they can invent uncountable bullets. They have the factory for it. They go to the down of the elevation to destroy those monsters wherever they live. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this movie. We will continue with your warm energy.